Well, our correspondent Francis Collings is in Kilis for us. He joins us now, but just to mention, at least 2 people are now dead, including a 4-year-old. That's the latest update we have. Francis, can you tell me the atmosphere when those bombs struck? How did people react? Is this something they're even used to?
No, it isn't really something they're used to at all. I mean, given its proximity to the Syrian border, which is just a few kilometres away, they're not used to this. Of course, they're used to the refugee situation, to stories and to sounds coming across the border. There was a previous attack on Kilis on January the 18th that killed 1 person when a bomb landed on a school. But apart from that, it has been very, very peaceful. We were with the mayor, the guy you just spoke to, Hassan Kara, just a couple of days ago. We're having a long chat with him about how the situation was here, how people were settling in, how the town was coping with refugees. And he stressed to us it's a very peaceful town and that so far they have been very fortunate. Let me just tell you that since we've been talking to you over the last couple of minutes, we did actually see we believe, another explosion in the distance. If we just sort of show you on the far side of the town, that's the northern side of Kilis, there is smoke rising. The other thing to bear in mind is that in this area there's been quite a bit of outgoing artillery from the Turkish military, which is located slightly over that way. But that was more smoke on the far side of town. We're not entirely sure what it is, but certainly things are very tense. The other thing I just want to mention as well was that when the first 2 missiles landed, crowds gathered. We were there, you saw the pictures, and I think we're very fortunate that there wasn't more casualties when the bombs came in when we were there, because there was a lot of people there, also a lot of police, a lot of ambulance services dealing with the first 2 incidents. The second one went off further away to the left-hand side of where I was standing, but it could have been a lot worse.
And Francis, do we have any more clarity as to who might have been behind these explosions? I mean, we have heard now that the Turkish government is fighting back the Daesh areas. So can we presume that they are behind this?
We can't really presume anything, as you know, in this conflict. It's a very mixed bag, literally 4 or 5 kilometres to the south of me on the Syrian side. We've been talking to a lot of people over the last few days. We've been talking to NGOs. They've been telling us tales of having to negotiate with various militias under the Free Syrian Army umbrella. But as you say, there are reports on various news agencies that the outgoing artillery from the Turkish military has been directed towards the Daesh areas, which are, I guess, about 15 kilometres in that direction. And certainly that's exactly where we've been hearing the dull thuds coming from as the outgoing artillery was fired.
OK, Francis, many thanks for that. Please stay safe. Francis Collings joining us there live from